Tonight, the Universal City community is rallying around families who lost nearly everything in a massive apartment fire. This is video sent to us by a viewer. Several units in the Falcon Ridge Apartment Complex up in flames last night, just yards away from Randolph Air Force Base. Today, investigators are trying to determine what caused it. The News 4i team's Jordan Elder joins us from the scene where recovery efforts are just beginning.
Just weeks before Christmas, dozens of people watched as their home went up in flames. The Universal City Fire Department tells me this is one of the worst fires that they've seen in about a decade. The images are stunning. Flames tearing through a Universal City apartment building, engulfing unit after unit in a matter of minutes. At the end of the night, 64 units were damaged and 11 were completely destroyed.
What was going through your mind when you're walking out your front door and seeing that?
Going back and getting my kids and my dogs. It was tearing down the building. And the only thing stopping it from that building to our building was the dumpster.
One resident who didn't want to be named says all she could do was watch in horror. Universal City Fire Chief Todd Perna says the complex is an older structure and the fire spread fast through a shared attic space, something modern building codes no longer allow.
This could have been completely different had this fire come in at 2 o'clock in the morning versus 4 o'clock and 4:30 in the afternoon. We're very fortunate that we didn't lose anybody on this.
No one was killed or injured, and investigators say it's still too early to know what caused the fire. Fire marshals spent Monday sifting through the wreckage while dozens of displaced families waited to learn what, if anything, they could return to.
We were homeless last Christmas. So this was the first place that we could afford to get into to get off the streets with our kids. We had a newborn. And so for this to kind of happen before Christmas, kind of sucks.
Some residents told us that they were able to go back in and start looking through their belongings, but the majority of people who were displaced here are now headed to the First Baptist Church here in Universal City. I'm Jordan Elder. We'll send it back to you.